So please, everyone, make thyself as comfortable as possible. If thee are sitting, have thy feet flat on the floor, thy hands in thy lap, palms up, thy back as straight as possible. If thee are lying down, have nothing crossed, have thy arms out at thy side. And now just pay attention to thy breath as it enters through thy nose and gently fills thy lungs. Feel thy belly expand, and as thee release the air through thy mouth very slowly, feel thy lungs and thy stomach contract. And with each breath, in and out, allow thyself to relax even more. Just allow thyself to hear our voice and to breathe and relax. And as thee relax, we will begin to count down from 10 to 1. And imagine, if thee will, that thee are walking on a beautiful path. Perhaps it's in a forest, or a field, or on a beach, or whatever place feels right to thee. With each descending step, see thyself walking further and further and deeper onto this path, relaxing, observing, and being, and going deeper. 10, 9, deeper and deeper. 8. When we reach the number 1, there will be a beautiful chair for thee to sit on. But until then, continue to walk and relax. 7. Feeling thyself going deeper within, relaxing even more. 6. Allow thyself to breathe and flow. 5. 4. Deeper and deeper. And remember, when we reach the number 1, there will be a beautiful chair for thee to sit upon. 3, 2, 1. Be seated now. And sink thy bare feet into the soil beneath it, or into the sand if that's what's more appropriate for you. And sit back and just observe. Feel the warmth of the sun on your skin, and a wonderful breeze caress your skin. And the air is filled with the scent of flowers, or sea breeze, or forest. And there are sounds all around thee. And as thee look, a beauteous flower opens. And as thee breathe out, this flower breathes in. And as thee breathe in what the flower breathes out. thee and the plants harmonizing, synchronizing, being together. And thee feel thy feet firmly into the ground. Feel the energy coming up out of the soles of thy feet from the planet. Allow thyself to feel the vibration of the planet, almost as a heartbeat. And allow thyself to sync thy heartbeat and thy vibration with the planet and the plant, all three in perfect synchronization. Feeling the energy of the plant enter your lungs, go through thy feet and into the planet, and then feel the planet energy coming up through thy feet and out thy lungs, and feed the plants. They are all synchronized in perfect rhythm, in perfect harmony. And thee hear a sound, a buzzing in thy ear, and thee see this beauteous little bee going about its business, gathering nectar, and it enters thy flower. And as it enters thy flower, thee feel the bee within thee. From the flower, thee feel the bee, and the earth feels thee and the bee on the flower, and sends up energy that combines all of thee together now. And as the bee leaves this flower, it moves to another and carries the genetic strains of this beauteous flower onto the next one. And as the bee takes the nectar, it pollinates more plants. And now feel the linkage to all the plants and all the insects and the planet and you. They are not separate. They are together in the linkage, working in harmony as it's meant to be. And as they watch, there's a little squirrel gathering nuts, and a woodpecker finding those nuts, and all the animals as they gather their food. And then they do their business elsewhere and plant other trees where trees were not before. All in harmony, all understanding their purpose, all working together to bring beauty to the world and harmony to the world and connection, and all things vibrating at the same frequency, the frequency of love, the frequency of connection. Somewhere in the scenario, humanity forgot the connection. And as humanity separated from this connection, it became ill. It became mean. It became power hungry. And in its forgetfulness, it began to believe it could exist without the connection. But now we know better. It's time to reconnect. It's time every day to sink thy fingers into the earth, to feel her energy enter, to breathe for the plants and breathe in what they have to offer, to connect with the bees and the birds and the squirrels, to become part of the system, not try to live outside it. Every day envision the connection and fill thyself with the joy of the flower, the purpose of the bee, the fun of the squirrel, the adventure of the birds. Become part of the whole. And when they do, and when enough of thee do, all will be well. All will be back in order. My Amma.